But what happened is we got really busy and it was successful. So they added on, and it don't look like it. It looks like this could be easily like all built at the same time. This is actually where the school ended. It ended here. This was like a little janitor's closet out in the very back of the school. This was the far end of the school here. And right here, this didn't exist at all. This was built later. The school ended right here. And so what happened was they had the foresight to buy a double
That's where
block.
it stopped.
So just in case they needed to expand one day, which they did.
That was all the expansion.
Okay.
What was that built in?
The school was built in 1948.
And this is all expansion.
This part right here was built about 1953, and this part here was built about 1958.
Okay, so it was all
So it was all, by the time the school was 10 years old, all 3 sections had been complete.
Cool.
I got a picture in there what it looked like. You see my mom walking out of the building in like 1951, and there's nothing around it, and there's no ivy, no grass, no nothing. It's just dirt, and she's pregnant with me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Now, if you come in here,
That's insane.
I told you that Drew Forsythe, the drummer in Quiet Riot,
Yep.
he worked here. Well, he also left us a little something like a remembrance. The black drum and the drum that's inside the drum, the black tom-tom,
Yep.
those are both from Quiet Riot's drum set. If you look on that tom, it says Riot backwards.
Does it really?
Yeah, take a look at the drum inside the drum. Yeah, that's those 2 black drums are the original drums from Quiet Riot.
That is incredible.
Every time they played at the Starwood, every time they played where they played, that drum set was there.
Unbelievable.
And when you go in after this and you see the room my mom's in, it's got the original amps from Quiet Riot.
That is insane.
Yeah.
Drew?
All these drums right here are kind of they just got stuck here at one point, and they're just still here. They don't have any significance to Randy, except those 2 black drums.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
The rest of them, they just got put in here at one point, and here they sit.
So this is the bass drum at one point.
That's the bass drum of Quiet Riot, and it's cut out like that when they went to the record plant to record their first record.
That is unbelievable.
I shouldn't say it that way. Their first album.
Right.
They did record a single, and that was their first record ever. But that black drum and the drum inside the drum are from the drum set. And when you see a picture of early Quiet Riot, you'll see those drums. Because those are the drums. Now,
That is pretty cool.
yeah. Yeah. We don't stage this or anything.
No,
This looks like this day in and day out. If you came here 7 years ago, it would look like this. If you come here in 2 years, it'll look like this. And if you were here 14 years ago, it would look like we were kids. Besides poking each other, we poked these. So everybody that got back here got poked, and especially in that room, because that's where we used to rehearse and take our girlfriends.
Oh, nice, nice.
Yeah, the one in the back.
Oh,
that's the poke parlor.
That's the poke parlor.
Yeah, Violet Fox did.
Okay.
And that was right there in that room.
That was your band, wasn't it?
That was my band and Randy's band.
That's right.
That's that band we were both in together. The reason I'm showing you this room, and it smells just like it did back in the day,
It smells like my
is
grandma's house.
this is where Randy took lessons from Scott Shelley, and he only took lessons in this room for about a year, but that was the only formal training he had for lead guitar.
Really?
Later in his life, as you know,
Yeah.
he took lessons for classical.
Yep.
But he only studied for a year outside of what he taught himself, and it was here in this room that he would go to his lesson every Friday. They went and talked to Scott, who lives in Sydney, Australia, and he says that after about a year, he went to my mom and said, "He's teaching me now. I'm not teaching him anymore, so I can't take your money." And my mom says, "Nah, you're just kidding me. You can't be serious." And he said, "I am serious." He goes, "He's teaching me."
Wow.
He goes, "He's amazing, and I can't take your money because I can't teach him nothing more, you know." So that was my brother's formal training in guitar as far as lead guitar playing. Now later on in life, he got involved in the classical.
Oh, right.
But that's a different discipline.
Wow.
You know,
Absolutely.
And when he was a teenager, he wouldn't have wanted that.
All right.
Yeah, he wasn't ready for it
He was
yet.
busy to rock, and
Yeah, he
you can tell
wasn't.
him-
He wasn't ready for it
You
yet.
can tell on those Quiet Ride albums and stuff that it was just straight ahead, 70s orientated, straight ahead.
Straight ahead 70s
Yeah.
oriented power pop, and
Yep.
here's the deal. That band, I don't know if you know this or not, but their managers, they kind of made them look and play like that.
Oh yeah.
It was a conceived plan. And
Absolutely.
another thing that's interesting about this place is how many rock stars come here.
Oh, I bet.
A lot of rock
I bet.
stars come here to see the place and meet my mom. In the last couple of months, we've had Tesla.
Oh wow.
Zach Wilde comes here all the
I
time.
bet.